an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
The Browns would lose again today in real life. Yep, they lost to the Steelers without Mason Rudolph.
Get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins.
Who's the night game?
Why didn't he?
Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one.
Just continue running.
A loss last time out, but they've been
there wasn't a curl.
It was the last couple months.
Supposed to be
in their last 8 games.
Drag.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they were winners last time out.
Yeah,
so
I don't know why.
Charles to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Damn. Daniel Jones got hit so hard the Y flew off his helmet today.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone.
I always thought the N and the Y were like one combined logo. That's wild. Guess not.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led onto the field.
Oh my God, Derek Carr has 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He's been balling on folks.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything.
I heard this is a team that took down my rival, the Bills.
Looking over defenses, no interceptions is the number.
The Rams.
They didn't.
The Rams.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Hello? What?
Second down, it's Henderson. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I can't even do that right now.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here comes Grant on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Hey, bro, get out of the lab. Run right at Aaron Donald.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Hey, bro, where you go, bro?
Opens the playbook now.
Hey, bro.
Short. What do you think? Early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert.
I wonder, is his game messing up already?
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
That throw's not going to get them a whole
It dropped.
lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big.
Check, 59. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take
On 2nd and 12, Jackson, complete. Smith has it. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Jackson. He's going to fire this thing deep right
God
side
damn it.
line. And that'll wind up incomplete.
I put the ball down to run away from Aaron Donald and then tried to bring it back up, and it didn't come back up.
When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might
Broncos
come to play.
won.
One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
That's it, baby. We gonna run.
He didn't come back.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out
I didn't even
and
see
punt it
where.
away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 carries, 81 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
We are in for a good one as we're through
no
one
confidence
on EA Sports.
Dicks, like I wasn't gonna win anyways. Real mopey.
Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Alert three.
This is Hines. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, you terrible throw.
Incomplete.
Damn it,
Showed off
Jackson.
the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Hines on a toss play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. And this one complete to Smith. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
Jesus, man. Yeah, send all these damn messages.
That's a great way to score some points. That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And mark him down.
Grant got hurt again. Damn.
The 39.
He stays getting hurt.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Hey, check 24. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check. Check 31. Check 38.
They run with Edwards. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. The Miami first down.
All right, I need Hopkins to have a game.
I remember a
in real life.
friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. On first down, Hines. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now it's Edwards. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Smith here. And down inside the 15 he goes. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup. Now Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Damn. Well, see if we get an offensive touchdown in this game.
In the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
It's kicked a field goal. It's about to be half. 8-3. I mean 8-0. We've had 2 field goals and a safety.
8-0 game. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the.
All right, let's see if the Jags won.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and it's the Bears who have the lead. Mitchell Trubisky has thrown a touchdown pass there. From there, it's off to Jacksonville to see what's going on
Jacksonville.
with the Jags. And that game is tied as they take on the
tied
visiting
14-14 at half.
Finally, we head to the...
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do
No.
Start out here 2nd and 11.
Nah, keep it.
Here's Edwards. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Jackson, and a throw there going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Gets past one man, and he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Tom Brady is slinging this whole
In
game.
there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
To try again after the sack. Goff. He'll get this one to cut.
That did really good. I think I missed a couple throws.
Defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run with Henderson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Goff on the draw play to Henderson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Edwards.
Edwards is having a great couple games.
Before he works it past the 50. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And
you say 19 out of 24?
4th quarter. Yeah, that's not
too bad.
Want to see consistently. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Ran Jalen Ramsey over.
1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down now, it's Hines.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aaron Donald. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Oh, my God.
A second down pass play.
I threw that ball and didn't realize it was double coverage afterwards.
Parker that time, and that'll make it third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Jackson. And it's caught by Parker.
I didn't even know it wasn't possible for you not to get invited.
Down inside the 20. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain.
Where'd he go?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top
I think
five,
so.
but they are
their O-line is
so what's
dog
your philosophy
shit.
Here? Do you try and run the ball against a team
And Antonio Brown's fatigue is
horrific?
horrific.
If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a third and 7 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you what's worth if it's him, if it's Antonio Brown or Adam Thielen that have worse
2
fatigue.
minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well.
They play like 2
points
plays and then they're
here in the
tired.
fourth quarter.
Doesn't matter if they're run plays or pass plays.
So the Dolphins have it
First.
as we welcome you back in.
I think so. I'll look after this game.
As they try to hold on to this lead. On third down, Hines.
Eric Weddle will not get juked. That's wild.
Back to the 19-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Oh my God, it's a terrible game. 11-6.
11-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Jared Goff in the offense, down by 5.
You're now a gluten grinder.
They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And find Everett there, complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now it's gone.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Looking for Woods that time, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Goff off, now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
It's just like franchise.
To throw. And that is
They
had to go for it with such little time remaining.
I don't think so.
Possession here turns over with a football already.
But instead of like that, you know how you get like the X Factor DN text or whatever, you get like Aaron Donald, he'll text you and he'll tell you your team sucks.
When that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a
And it's like you can either like diss him, admire, or disrespect. I can't remember what it's like.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And this one,
I'll be disrespectful all the time. They be making me eat my words.
Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it is strictly for pride.
He's down inside.
First game though was a great game for my quarterback. He had like he broke like the what did he break? He broke most yards in a passing yards in a game and most pass yards in a game, and then he hasn't done anything since.
Get another run like we just saw would likely put an end to this thing. Now it's Jackson.
Fuck! I threw a terrible pick.
They need it. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Damn, that was a bad pick.
Got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
I don't know.
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. That'll be caught by Cup. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Back to throw.
Let's go.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. 20.
Good job, Mr. Apke. Great play.
It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them.
Great play, Apke. Great play.
Able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them.
Guess who won? Titans won.
This was a defense that was well prepared.
Titans beat the Jags. They're 6-8.
And good by Sanders.
Titans are 6-8. Now they're 7-8.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So we're all 8 and 7 except for Derek. Well, I'm talking about me and Titans and all those other teams.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. One last throw here for goal. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were spurred on
beat the Rams.
Strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Miami, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll be guaranteed to finish no better than 500 as